25! I'm level 27 Markman. This is Paper Mario for SLPH. And there's an electric guy behind us. And gold.
Yep. Hello, everybody. Alright,
And
now we're heading down the...
I like how you skid down these stairs just on one foot when you try to spin down them. Now, Bowser has these things very well guarded by one guy.
Right. Yeah, which you can easily get past.
I love Spike Shield. Spike Shield is so awesome, it's pretty much handed to you in this game.
Okay.
You probably found Spike Shield.
Yeah.
And Bowser was and you know what? Bowser's kind enough to make these jail beds comfortable.
Yep.
Well, I'm in a cell in Bowser's castle with you guys, so I don't know. Well, I guess the door's open. Oh, I don't think you could beat a Koopa Troll with your initial equipment. Yeah, it's got too much defense. It's spiky, so you can't even jump on it without Spike Shield. So even and since it's got like 3 defense, your regular hammer, even well timed, wouldn't even damage it.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to be powered up to take this place on.
Yep.
So yeah, there's no reason for us to use the is there a reason? There's niche reason. There's almost no reason to use regular hammer for this dungeon.
Okay.
Quake Hammer is another story. Oh yeah, and this part ends when I make a critical mistake at the very end. I told you. It was supposed to go further, but I was like, wait, oops. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a shop in here too. Because, of course. I don't know your face. Maybe you're Mario, huh? Just joking. He's really bored, so he'll sell me stuff for coins. And we get a shop in Bowser's Castle by a guy who really doesn't know even who he's fighting against, so I'll take it. I wonder what happens to that guy.
Who knows?
Okay. And now it's time to do stuff. Because this is gonna get because we have to deal with Magic Koopas are unflippable, so we need massive damage if we're gonna wipe them down. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Power Quake, and then Cooper, Fire Shell. Cooper's good old 6 damage Fire Shell should do enough. I think I know why I'm hesitating, because I don't know if it'll kill the Bony Beetle. Because they have resistance to fire. When on their feet. I think. Oh yeah. But speaking of the bony enemies, we're gonna find the one who is known for being immortal with a super weakness in this in Paper Mario games, especially this game. Oh, see that one who's on the broom? Our Quakes will not hit that thing.
All right.
So we have to use a different tactic. Now we throw out the Star Storm. 4, 4, and 1. Lackluster will do this. Bunny Surge will do 4 damage to everything, and since he's got 3 defense, it'll do 1 to him. Exactly what we needed. Nice. And level up.
Yep. Alright, okay, what do we got this time? It's 4 badge points.
We're up to 27 badge points. Cha-ching!
So, one more level up increase on that, and you'll cap off badge points. But you already said you don't end up capping off anything.
Yep, I will try to raise everything balanced way, because that's what I'm used to.
Star Storm. But I'm pretty sure it is possible to cap off everything.
Oh, it is. It is. I've done it in previous, like in the N64 cartridge version I have of this once. Like the first file I ever made.
Alright.
I had to resort to that golden flower thing to finish it off. As I told you.
Right.
Because not even these guys... Eventually these guys stopped dropping. And since I have quick change, I don't need to worry about which party member's following me. And now this is the only time we're going to use Sushi in Bowser's Castle. Notice I haven't used Sushi much since the Fire Island. It's Lava Lava Island, probably. Like, in battle, I mean. There's just not much reason to use Sushi. Because Sushi pretty much does... it's not that Sushi's bad or anything, Sushi just doesn't do any better than anyone else.
Okay. Okay.
And so you basically use somebody else who does the same or better in other situations.
Alright.
And that's it. Because the Lava Piranha, I showed you how to... Sushi can stun lock its final form. With Tidal Wave, so it's a godsend for that. And stuff like that. But all in all, we just use other guys in this most of the time. Now, a lot of this is some similar strats to what I would do in Thousand Year Door, too. But I think Thousand Year Door's difference would be I don't use as many attack badges because the boots upgrades give you good jump special attacks. There's no to down jump, so there's piercing blow which is basically to down pound, so that's still nice.
Yeah.
Multi-bounce is actually pretty good in Thousand Year Door by comparison to this game.
Yeah, I remember, I think my playthrough of Thousand Year Door, that took me 59 videos to finish.
Yeah, not surprised. It's an RPG.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, that final fight and the credits combined, that took almost an hour.
Oh yeah, the credits are long in that game.
Yeah, so I ended up making that recording a 3-parter.
Yeah, those credits are long. Now I think about it. Oh, the longest credits I've ever remembered going through, but I didn't even really do it the normal way, was Ukulele.
Oh, okay.
Because they have a backer part to it.
I have yet to play Ukulele, but it is on my Switch wish list.
Do you like
Banjo-Kazooie, of course.
Then it's basically a newer version of Banjo-Kazooie. The moves are different, obviously, but a lot of it...
Like you should know, your debut race on the channel was the Banjo-Tooie race.
Probably our worst race, but not for me. It was a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Not even like it was just we had too many people who weren't even in the race in there.
Yeah,
that was our biggest problem.
Yeah, I know. Right, I know it was.
But sometimes you have to make mistakes to learn from them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
But and I remember actually when we were recently recording the Crash 2 race, I think it was Celtics who was telling me that there is this one video game with 4 long hours of credits.
Mighty Number 9. Oh, and this is why I keep getting hurt a lot.
Okay, that was the name, Mighty Number 9. Because
maybe I don't know.
Because I was recalling that, like, I think Star Wars: The Last Jedi had like 19 minutes of credits.
Oh, movies should never have hyper long credits, like compared to video games with backers.
So, and would you consider 19 minutes hyper long? Okay,
compared to Ukulele, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Ukulele would have taken over an hour.
Wow.
Or maybe even 30 minutes, maybe half an hour. Like, it took like 15 minutes, like over 5 minutes, and I was still in the A's of backer names.
Well,
and they were in alphabetical order.
Well, if Ukulele's credits take exactly 1 hour to sit through,
I don't know if it's 1 hour. But here's the thing: they also have a button you can press to just warp speed through it.
Oh, well, then I might just do that then.
So
Thank you.
that's the good news with that. So don't worry about it too much.
Obviously, if it was G3 or G4, on emulators, we just turbo through them all if we don't want to sit through them.
Well, it's the it's the backers in the credits that are the real issue. There's so many on some of these games these days that it's like makes the credits. That's the only reason the credits are an hour these days.
So it's almost like those sections called special thanks to or a testing player.
Basically, they have hundreds of backers, and if it scrolls long enough for them to recognize their name, think about how long that'll take. If there's like 500 backers on a game,
Okay.
Just so they can catch their name.
Okay.
And I feel bad for the people who have a Z at the beginning of their name.
I know, right?
I don't know how to feel about people who have characters, because that can either go beginning or end, depending on what people want to do with that. But they can be done, so like an exclamation point first is the first thing, because they can do that.
Yeah, like.
Oh, Power Quake, because it does 5 and Watt can finish one off. These guys have the highest defense of anything here. So you're gonna need your regular hammer will do damage, but it has to be a full hammer.
Yeah.
A well-timed hammer, so.
Yeah,
Watch your friend. Go.
I also remember when we were recording Crash 2, so I was telling the guys how I was doing an online search. Apparently, right now there's no plans to put the Spyro trilogy on the Switch, but Celtics, I think, or one of the other guys in that race believed, it's gonna happen eventually.
There were plans.
Well, okay.
I don't, or there was talk about it, at least. I think even from the people who did that.
Well, it just hasn't happened.
That's true. I mean, we're getting Cuphead for the Switch in like the day after tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. So
from when this is being recorded.
Because they do have the Spyro trilogy, I think, for Xbox One and for PS4. It is right now.
I'm still working on Spyro, the original versions of it, blind.
Okay.
I still have to do the third one.
Yeah. If the Spyro trilogy does ever come out on the Switch, then we could race the other two games in the trilogy.
Oh, you might have wondered why I attacked the Koopa Troll. Well, it's because the cannon doesn't outright attack. The cannon can only summon a bullet that cannot attack right now. The Koopa Troll could have attacked me. Or summoned reinforcements. I don't want either of those things to happen. So, see, I don't usually let my enemies do anything. I kill them before they can do anything. Or stun lock them. And do damage simultaneously. Oh. See, our HP is getting down there now. It's because I keep trying to take risky jumps on these things. Because if you jump on them, you get a first strike. But I keep timing it a little too late. And so they hit me. But I'm being a little too risky with that and taking hits. Another hit. Even if I defend, it's like 5 damage at lowest. So I'm at 13 HP right now. Out of 40. Well, they're not hard to beat up like this, but... And now, Super Shroom... Am I gonna use that just to... see? First strike. Boom. I could use the Super Shroom just to heal. And so I don't have, because I'm not gonna use much of it anyway. Life Shrooms aren't necessarily useless. I guess if you died and came back, that could be useful. Or certain tactics. Ooh, and I get hit again. I'm down to 10 HP. Told you it gets close.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're not even... no, we're not even halfway done.
And
I hit again.
Yeah, we still got about 17 minutes left in the video.
I'm in 7 health left.
Oh my god, well, looks like you better heal pretty soon.
These guys are dangerous. Well, I may end up taking unnecessary risks, for what it's worth. I'm trying to be a little risky, but it's not really fully working out as I plan. So let's destroy these guys. I think it take I have to deal with that guy in the back. Is the real issue.
Oh wow.
And he's got 11 HP, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. Power Quake. I need Ike, which is what I usually use to get them 5 damage. You'd have to use a Mega Quake if you didn't have Power Plus. Use Bow. Bow can do 6 damage in one attack if the enemy has no defense, which the Magikoopas have no defense. So that's why I switched to Bow for that. That 1 more point of damage. That's why I like Peekaboo. I don't have to remember, oh, this guy has this much HP. I just can calculate the perfect move to save flowers and everything without having to worry too much.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I don't need to record them with Goombario in advance to do that. Thousand Year Door, I usually use, what's her face? Goobella's Tattle more, because there's that whole notebook with it. Granted, if you try it on an enemy permanently missable, if you can find it in Franklin's trash. So
yeah, I think one of my favorite allies in Thousand Year Door would be Madame Flurry.
They're all useful.
Yeah.
Flurry, combat-wise, strong attack, hits air enemies. Draining attack is pretty strong. I didn't know the Gale gave you experience. I think it's stupid, but okay. Because it feels like it's... Oh, these guys! Oh, you're gonna love this.
The dry bones that throw bones.
You're gonna... The dry bones that are actually very, very dry. Please note, they're dry, and in this game they are made... You know these guys are normally almost completely fire immune? Every time?
Okay. Alright.
Well, in this game, they're dry and they're made of... What is it? Paper!
Okay.
And...
Wow.
Is that a weakness, or is that a weakness?
That... all I can say is that was amazing.
Yeah, they're super weak to fire. So they take, like, plus 10. And, you note, it's the only way they stay dead. If you use a fire and explosion, they stay dead.
Yeah.
To finish them off, they just stay dead. So Cooper is... Fire Shell is the attack of choice here. You don't even have to do a good Fire Shell, and they'll die from it instantly.
Ooh, almost time for another level up.
Yep. See, let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I think I have a plan. Or not. Never mind. This is the one spot in this dungeon I think Goombario could come in handy for. Or if you're not sure of what you're doing.
Yeah, well.
Because remember, his tattle gives you hints of the room.
Okay.
This room is a bit tricky to figure out.
Yeah.
And there's one tunnel that makes no... You expose it makes no sense, but is... Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. I know what I need to do.
Okay.
Or wait. Yeah, I need to flip that one.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this while we were recording this commentary, but this coming August, I do have a plan for a Color Splash playthrough on my own channel.
Fire Shell! 60 damage.
And alright, you gotta level up.
Also, I don't think you get star points off the dry bones unless you completely unless you burn them to a crisp. Like, if you kill them, they will like revive as an enemy as a battling enemy outside the battle, like in Mario RPG. But if you kill them with fire in this game, they're dead for good. And that was the worst time heart block ever, considering our level up. Because the level up healed us. And we get free healing right after we got free healing. So, meh. Whatever. What do we get? But we would have been safe either way. Quake, Mega Quake. Actually, Mega Quake. Yeah, Mega Quake, and then Fire Shell these guys. There's a heart block in the last room, Self. You need to take out those hammer bros with your more powerful hammer attack. Oh, also, their bones will stay around with 0 HP. And you can end the fight while they're in that mode if you kill everyone else, but they will revive after a few turns. But if you don't, like I said, if you don't kill them completely with fire, they'll revive on the overworld map. And no star points for killing them without fire. So, repeating myself. An empty room? I think Barrio just says it's an empty room. Stuff like that. This makes no sense. Well, I guess it's paper, so it could be a 2-dimensional wall. But that's the solution.
Well, that's saying something at least.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's the next key.
Do I go for? Isn't there an Ultra Shroom in one of these rooms around here? Think about it.
I don't know. It's been a long time for me.
I'm just talking on memory. I think there's an Ultra Shroom in one of these rooms around here. Well, remember I used 12 flowers to do an epic blast? Well, that cures that. I'm gonna go look for it, because I don't really need it. Or am I just gonna proceed forward? Oh, and now it's everyone's favorite quiz show! Oh, you like game shows, don't you?
I do. I'm definitely a big fan of game shows.
Well, here's this game show.
It's not the pop-up ones that we've been seeing for a while.
Let's see. Right? Do you know what I've got in store for you? No. Smart guy. Okay, smart guy. Let's get going. Then let's count the whatever.
3 Koopa Troopas and 4 Goombas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. How well are you paying attention? How many Koopas were there? Yeah!
Alright.
Next question.
Alright. 3 reds, 4 blues, and I don't know how many greens.
4.
Okay. So I said 3 reds.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay.
Okay, next up we've got...
Whoa. Cool. And we are locked in a perpetual... Never mind. Never mind.
Alright.
Next, this is a harder question, apparently.
Gooba Bombs, 2 reds, 4 blues.
Okay.
Oh, I came out of the middle entrance. Okay.
They actually go back in the same colors. The way they come out for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I think they run around in the same patterns every time. So the first set of questions will always be the same.
4 Koopa Troopas, 2 Goombas, and 3 Shy Guys.
Actually, there's a green Shy Guy in there, too. Not too tricky. Grrr, right answer. We're stepping into another time loop. No beginning, no end. Wait. Can I go to Puerto Vallarta now? This is a game show, right? Don't they send everyone? Doesn't every game show send you to Puerto Vallarta somehow?
Well, there are trips, but it's not always Puerto Vallarta.
To beautiful Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, but you know, on this past April Fool's Day, there was a Price is Right showcase, and one of the joke show and one of the items in the joke showcase was a 67-hour non-stop flight from Los Angeles to beautiful Los Angeles.
I want to see a video collage of prices right now of the guys just saying Puerto Vallarta every time. Beautiful Puerto Vallarta. Every time.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how
It
often,
probably exists.
I don't know how often Puerto Vallarta was a trip on the show, but it would have,
Like
should have, could have.
every other time.
It could have been a few times, yes.
Well, at least when the other guy was, the first host was there.
Right. For when Bob Barker was host.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think they told me to count the arms on them. And only the Koopas have arms.
All right. So yeah, we were talking so much I missed what the question was and what was coming out. So
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. So
And,
we've got 6 minutes left in the video. So
jump on its spiky back with our feet, protected by a badge of awesome. Kill his belly. Holy cow. Those guys only gave me 1 star point. That guy only gave me 1 star point. Oh, this game. Those guys give me decent ones. Now we have to drain the experience out of the undead. Okay. First strike. And, Quakes? Quake 'em.
okay.
Quaker oatmeal. Wait. Quake oatmeal hammer! Anyone will do. Throw your shell at him, boy. Does not matter. Now... What?
No, you don't want to jump. No.
Do you not forget Spike Shield? Did you read Spike Shield already? I've been jumping on spiky guys the entire last 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's just like equivalent to using jump shoes on enemies that are strong against jump attacks. That's
Yep.
why
Although in this game the jump is a normal attack.
right.
I'm primarily using it on my normal jump attack, so I don't have any special jumps on right now. Oh, that's Jam and Jelly for which is 50 flowers up. That's a nice pickup. But I think
Ooh, that might work if you use a lot of magic attacks on Bowser.
Yeah, I do, and I have plenty of stuff already, and I have like 2 or 3 as it is. So, wham, wham. This will knock him to the ground, and see what's behind him, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Knock him out.
Roast them all.
Yes. Exactly.
I even discovered the fire shell thing as a kid. Nothing told me to do that. As I'm aware of, and I just use it like, why does it do ridiculous damage to this guy? Ooh, I got a ground pound on it, so 7 damage. But I have to deal with the... It sounds like it's gonna be this might be a Starstorm situation. Or take the hits. Actually, I shouldn't have to. If I use, the right party member, I shouldn't have... If I use a multi-hitting party member, I shouldn't have to. Rain down from the heavens! Become one with my power, one with my body, and let us walk the path of destruction together. Wait, sorry, I watched too much Slayers. Never mind. Oh, I don't even need a fire shell. Whap. Good old power shell. And that's that. 37 flowers. Oh yeah, because I think the second inn. Nope, the second inn is right there. I should. Oh wait, yeah, that's why it didn't matter because the second inn is right.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I think this. Oh, we are actually nearing the end of this.
Yep. Oh, just under 2 minutes left.
Oh right, because this is the last save point before I make the mistake. This mistake isn't. I make the mistake in what would be a part in the next episode, but as you can see, where the save block is, this is where I had to go back to redeem it.
Okay.
I had to go back to that save block after the free in the jail because, of course.
Okay,
and now is when I realized oops, I had a badge level up before. I could use it on something. Probably nothing I need, but damage dodge. If I defend, I'll take less damage. I don't really care. I guess I could put the down jump, but that would have only been useful against the cannons, at best. And then I had one more badge point left over. But hey, this works. I guess I could use Focus Plus, which would have been nice. Meh. There's a penguin up here in the sky, and they say penguins can't fly. Who does brick a shoe? Never mind.
Alright, well.
You'll never see your family again. Weep! Weep, you insolent penguin! Never mind. Nah. We're gonna be safe and fine and everything and blah blah blah.
Yep. Yep. Okay, we are getting to the end. So, catch us back next time for part 26. Later, folks.